Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello and welcome to episode 71, the first Tuesday night episode of Talk is Cheap, the show where you get exactly what you pay for. The show's free, is what I'm saying. Get it? Okay. We have a really fun show for you tonight. We have 4 comedians. 4. That's right. For free. Kind of. Sort of. Anyway, you'll pay some way or another. I don't know. How are you guys doing tonight? I am so excited that you are here. I'm so excited that I'm here because if I wasn't here, then I wouldn't be here. Anyway, okay. We are going to say hello to John Peters. John, hello. Hello in the comments, he says, from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Hi, John. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's the weather like there? Is it snowing? It started snowing here, and I'm not happy about it. And where my guests are from, there's no snow. They have no snow there. Yeah, that's true. Michelle Van Duzen's in the house. Oh, my favorite show is on. I'm going to pause it while I watch Talk is Cheap. Ha! Michelle's funny. Michelle is funny. Tom Hoyes. Hey, it's only Tuesday. Tom, that's right. We moved. I don't know if you saw the moving trucks, but we moved to Tuesdays, and that's where we are now. We're here on Tuesday nights and here to stay. So we like Tuesday nights now. So I hope you're going to be. Where were you actually on Sunday? We were here on Sunday and you weren't here. So we had to move the show, Tom. That's why. Fran Julian's back. Hey, Fran. Good that you're here. Thanks for stopping in. Pull up a chair and have some snacks, Michelle says 5 comics. You count. Thank you, Michelle. That's sweet. I count too. That's right. I matter. I matter too. Steve's here. Hola. I am here. Happy New Year. No snow here, but very cold here. It is not cold there. How cold is it there? I'm sorry. I'm not going to buy that. Well, my guests tonight, none of them are cold because they live in warm Arizona. Yes, they all hail from Arizona. And why, you ask, do we have 4 comedians from Arizona here? Well, you're just going to have to find out. And we are going to bring up our first guest. He is from Arizona. Like I said, he's a media producer. He's a comic. He's a husband, father, a reluctant pet owner. And of course, he's most known for being a regular on Talk is Cheap. Please welcome Brian Kahatsu, everybody. Brian, do you notice anything different? I changed things around a little bit.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I moved and so I got some new paneling. So
everybody does that. You move from Thursday to Tuesday and you just spruce up the place. Looks fantastic, by the way.
Thank you. Good. Yeah, we made a couple of changes, Figured we just had to. We just had to. So how are we doing there, Mr. Brian Kahatsu?
Doing well. So you made the big move to Tuesday, and it's episode 71.
71.
And I have been on 90 episodes of the show, and it's great to be back. So But I brought friends with me this time.
I know.
My friends.
I
Yeah.
know you have friends. And so this is what we did. You said, listen, I want everyone to know that, you're not my only friend, Rhonda. I have friends.
Yeah.
And so we brought them here tonight. So
my Arizona friends are with me, and we're going to make a little announcement. And it's very exciting for all of us.
Yeah. Big announcement.
It is
big announcement here on Talk is Cheap. And you're always making those big announcements on Talk is Cheap.
Only on Talk is Cheap, because no one else will have me on. So.
That's not true. You've been on other shows. So what is your temperature? Not your physical temperature. What is Arizona's temperature?
I've clinched my hands together. Right, currently it's 67, but it did get up to 71 today. So
you're cold.
Yeah. So
67. Steve's whining because he said it feels like it was 36 this morning. Wow. You know what I mean? We live in 36 all day, and that's actually considered warm here, which is sad. It's very, very sad.
Just like you moved to Tuesdays, you're actually allowed to move somewhere else in the world. So
yes, well, I will be moving. Everyone knows I'm not going to be here forever. Not in Rhode Island. I'm not going to be here on the earth forever either. But that's not, that's
spoiler. Okay.
Spoiler alert. We don't know when that's going to happen. So that, that's going to happen someday. And yeah.
Okay.
So
all right. Well,
it's true. I know you're saying, Rhonda, did the Chewy cam come with you? And I am proud to say that yes, Chewy is with us. Let's check out Chewy. There he is. He's still not going to face the camera. He just refuses. He's like, you know what? I think
Chewy's changed a lot.
I thought he would maybe for 2021 that maybe, you know what I mean? He would
2021 plan is the same as his 2020 plan.
It looks that way. Yeah, we're going to have to renegotiate his contract, but he would look cute if he was turned around. But if I turned around and woke him up, he'd ruin our show. And so we can't have that. So but the Chewy cam did. Yes, Michelle is very excited. Chewy made it. So
Chewy, yeah. If everything goes right, Chewy will get his own show. So
he might. He just might. He's I'm a little jealous because
he's going to hit the ground running with a sponsor.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. He's had his quiet moments.
That's going to be the name of the show. Quiet Moments with Chewy. And did he take your last name? That's what I don't know. I don't know if he's Chewy Corey. I don't know.
He is.
He is. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Actually, he has. It's Chewy John Corey.
Chewy John Corey. Yes.
Yes, Chewy John.
Named after his father, of course.
Yes, of course. And John, of course, is. He says, I can't tell if you're yelling at me or yelling at the dog. I'm like, same thing. You know what I mean? Really. If you think about it, it's kind of
somebody's taking the blame and someone's taking the fault.
That's it. It's just
somebody's going to do it every time. That's right.
Hey, so Joey. Hey, Joey. She says she's a big fan. So I don't know if you're a big fan. You're going to have to let us know. Big fan of Chewy, big fan of Talk is Cheap, or big fan of Brian Kahatsu. So please let us know, Joey, what you're a big fan of, because we don't know.
Chewy is a crowd favorite. So
yes, he is. Michelle says, I've been waiting forever for Chewy's show. Yes, I know. Hasn't everybody? That's what I have to say. Well, Brian, you know what? We have a huge show tonight. And by huge, I mean we have a lot of guests. So,
and I think by big and huge, I think you also mean that it's going to be crazy, I think. It's
going to be scary.
It's going to be a lot of scatter, I think.
It's going to be. Yes, because the pregame was a little scary.
Was a little noisy.
Oh, Joey's a big fan of you, Brian. Isn't that nice?
So if I play my cards right, Joey, thank you. Maybe I'll get a spot on this show where I can actually just lay on a blanket and sleep, and I'll have my own camera. No,
all right. I don't think that's a good idea. All right, let's bring up the next guest, a nominated comedian of the year in 2020 by the Kingdom Image Awards. He's written for several late night shows, including Late Night with Jimmy Fallon and his own online night show. called The Monologue Show. He's published his first book, The Great Heckle, and he's here to share some news with the other guys. Please welcome Chris Red Beer Wineman.
Hey!
Yay, wait. Okay, there we go.
Listen,
We're showing our dogs.
well, I think so. Duchess here, she's single, and I think she could marry Chewy, and then you have like a sitcom, you know?
That would be great. Let me see that. Oh my gosh, I love that puppy.
She's a full corgi. She's like 300 pounds right now, I think. She's just so heavy. So say hi to Chewy. There you go.
Oh, so
I'm just
cute.
saying a dating show might work, you know?
You know what?
A dating show for dogs.
For dogs.
What could we call it? Do you have any ideas?
Dating show for dogs.
Yeah.
That is so
Well,
creative, Brian.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Oh
It would
my
be called like how to fetch a somebody.
It'll be called You Look Fetching.
There you go.
There you
It'll be
go.
about dogs dating and all that good stuff.
Hot
That was
dogs.
good.
How about
Hot
that?
dogs. Hot dogs.
Hot
I
dogs
don't know.
dating. There you go.
I don't know. With
You
the
guys
hashtag
hot dogs.
Me Too movement, I wouldn't do that.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can see it.
Crystal, that's so sweet. She says, always a blessing to watch, Rhonda. Oh my gosh, I am running out of money, is what I'm saying. That is so sweet. And Michelle says, oh, she's a cutie. And I don't think she was talking about me. I'm pretty sure she was talking about your dog. And Michelle has an idea. We could call it a walk in the park. That's not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. Let's see. If the dogs got together, the pup could be a chew dogga. Chew dogga. Okay.
Like that.
All right. Well, you never know.
That's a little bit of an accent there.
A chew dog.
Chew a dog.
A chew dog. Anyway. So
I'm never one for product placement on the show, but you should pick up Chris's book, The Great Heckle. By the way, it is a good read.
You're the one who stole it. Okay.
I'm the one who promotes. You write a book, I will promote it. Rhonda will tell you that. So
I've been looking
yes,
at
he
it.
loves to hold up books. And
but it's good. It's a good book. The Great Heckle. You can pick it up. Is it on your website?
Is that right here? It's you can go to chriswineland.com, Chris Wineland on YouTube, at Chris Wine, at Wineland Chris on Facebook and Twitter, and buy his book, The Great Heckle, now available on Amazon.
Look at that. That's impressive. And listen, I'm on the spot a little bit, but I'll kind of return the favor. Brian Kohatsu has created Altoids. So you can buy them anywhere in any place, and you're helping Brian.
You're yes. You're helping me and you're helping your breath.
Yeah.
Okay. You're helping your breath. Catch your breath. Catch your breath at a walk in the park. Boom.
Wow. Right? That's amazing right there.
It's a good show.
Rhonda, thanks for having us on.
Well, I'm so excited to have you guys on. I mean, I know you've got some exciting news to talk about. We got
exciting stuff.
Are we gonna when are we gonna do the big reveal, Brian Kohatsu?
Should we announce it now?
We announce it and then we can bring everybody in and talk about it a little bit more.
We could do that, yeah.
All right.
Big announcement.
Before we do the announcement, let me preface it real quick by saying, Rhonda, I think you're a little bit responsible for this in that I would not have known or met Chris if it were not for you. We were both guests at the same time on Talk is Cheap, and she put us on the show at the same time so that you and I would get to know each other, Chris. And we both did our dry bar specials within a week of each other, and we did some shows together, and I got to know.
And now
him.
you're having a baby together.
And that's the announcement.
That's what it sounds like, actually.
We're adopting. Well, in real life, Chris is adopting, but anyways, you don't have to name the kid after me, but whatever. That'd be cool.
Or me, if you know. Anyway.
So with that setup, I want to say out of that introduction, now that this is something that's going to be happening now. So Chris, I'm going to turn over to you because it really is your brainchild. So go ahead.
Oh, great. Well, so here's the thing. The other day, I woke up in the morning and I was like, I hate this. I hate waking up in the morning. And so I was like, we need to make it better. Well, we had this meeting me, Brian, and two others that you're going to see on here in just a minute. The four of us were talking, and we were just FaceTiming each other to talk about, I don't even know what. I think all four of us are just lonely and we want to work. So we're talking, and all of a sudden everybody has mics. Like they're just like mic'd up and stuff. And I was like, guys, what is this? Are we on a podcast? And they were like, no. And then that's when it hit me. I was like, wait a second. We should have a podcast, and it should be in the morning. It should be a morning show podcast, because I miss that, just having it.
And that's as quick as the idea came, it went into action. So that's how it works. It was that
guys
quick.
are having a morning show podcast, but it's not just a podcast that you listen to, right?
No, it's kind of similar, and I give you and your show credit as well. It's similar to how your show is live. We're going to be live on Facebook and YouTube, and on all of our pages here at 6 a.m. every Thursday starting next week. And the whole idea is like we're just going to have fun. We're going to talk about, and it's going to be 1 hour. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you do, but like growing up, I remember I used to listen to morning shows, and I just loved it because they were just funny. They'd make you laugh. And then like nowadays, all these morning shows, one, they're trying to be funny and they're not funny. And two, these morning show people on the radio, they're like talking about stuff that's just controversial, and like just nobody's funny anymore. So I just want to be able to make people laugh on Thursdays, Thursday mornings. And what's cool is all four of us, every time we get together and we hang out, now that you've introduced us, we'll have lunch, and these guys have me crack up. I may not even talk a lot during the show. I might just, I'll just be the producer and make all the money. I'll be the manager.
You'll be like the Reuben Kincaid of the show.
Yes.
There you go.
Do you know who that is, Chris? Because I know you're young.
No, not a clue. But I was going to laugh and pretend I did.
I knew you didn't know who that was.
Just so you know, Chris, if you're Reuben Kincaid, Mike James is Danny. Just keep that in your mind.
Family.
So the Partridge Family.
Yeah, so you can Google it. You can definitely Google it. But let's bring up our next guest, and one more of the morning show that we're going to be talking about. And this guy, he's performed on stages across the U.S. He's a Iraq War veteran, and his comedy is family friendly. So that's good, right? And you'll love his charm. You'll find him endearing. Your dad will love him because he thinks he's tough because he was in the Army and everything. He has a dry bar special out called Tickling Grizzlies, and he's back on my show. I don't know. I think this might be his third time back. Please welcome Josh Novi, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, the puppy.
So just so we all know, the tan one is Nutter Butter, the other one is Gary. And so since everyone's showing off their dogs, I thought I could join in the fun.
And
are they single?
Well, actually, they're both boys, and they are not. A lot. It's uncomfortable with the kids asking what's happening. So,
well, it's a teaching moment.
It is a teaching moment, and we just say, God loves us all. No matter who you love, God loves you.
Okay, that is so. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. That's. Hey, Rhonda, thanks for having me back. I missed you.
I've missed you too. Crazily, incredibly missed you. And that's running down there is all of your stuff. That's how we can find you.
It's almost like I have credits or something.
Yeah. If anybody's looking for you, that's how they can reach out to you.
Also, don't forget too, Josh has a podcast too. Josh, what's your podcast?
My podcast is actually called Off the Crust, and it's where I sit down with people, my friends, my comedian friends, and we eat pie together and talk about life. But yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, Off the Crust, right?
Yep, Off the Crust. It's a pie cast.
A pie cast, not to be confused. So, where can they find that if anybody wants to check that out?
Yep. So you can find it at Off the Crust on Facebook and Instagram, and it's available on Spotify, Apple. It's everywhere. So
Everywhere.
anywhere you want to. And I've had some great comedians on. I mean, Chris doesn't want to come on, so that's been an issue of contentment. So it's fine. It's fine. He's got his own things to do.
That's fake news, Josh. It's fake news.
Just he's like, yeah, I can wake up at 4:30 in the morning, but no, I can't take 20 minutes out of my day to eat pie with a friend. So whatever, it's fine.
Because Chris was like, oh, you know what, guys? Oh no, I'm washing my beard that day.
It's not my
maybe
fault.
another day.
Everybody lives in a very inconvenient location in Arizona.
That is true. We all live in the same state, but no one's close to each other. And Josh is moving.
I know. Well, yeah, but my office is very near to where Chris works and lives.
Okay, that's true. I didn't realize that.
Which is where I am right now. My podcast is recorded in my office, which is like, I don't know, a mile away from your house, Chris. I don't know. You could walk here if you wanted to.
Okay, I'll come over right after the show. All right. Give me some pie.
Hey, don't make promises you can't keep on this show.
We are, look at that. Oh, Alex, you're awesome.
Thanks.
Follow Josh's podcast, Off the Crust, on Facebook, Instagram, Apple, and Spotify. Look at that. I am keeping him around.
He's so good.
I know.
He's my best favorite nephew. That's he is.
I know, because Josh is my little brother. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Everybody. I adopted him into the family several years ago. Anyway, all right. So our next guest, he's a stand-up comedian. He does sketch comedy, improv. He's written some of the funniest television shows. Just ask him; he'll tell you. And he performs regularly on corporate events, cruise ships, churches. Not lately, but when we used to do that kind of stuff. Please welcome Mike James, everybody. Mike James. I think it is Mike James. I don't know. Hi.
I mentioned we're having a cold spell here in Arizona.
It's a bit of a cold spell, yes.
Yeah.
Dropped below 70 today at one point.
Wow.
Did you go outside, Mike? Looks like you've been outside.
I have the air conditioner way up, though.
Well, we're excited to have you back too, Mike James. You've been the show a couple of times. You were on the famous show with Leslie Norris Townsend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Who could forget that? Who could
People
forget?
still talking about it.
Yeah, it's still being talked about even today. Anyway, so we're excited. I think we have some logos to put up.
Actually, Rhonda.
Yes.
I just wanted to kind of talk about that real briefly.
Yes.
The cool thing about like the four of us is that the guys and I, we all have different backgrounds. We all have different talents, and we're all bringing those to the forefront. When it came to creating the name of the show and all that, Mike was the first one to jump on, like, guys, I want to help, and create a logo. And I think it's good.
That was it.
I think it's good. I think it appeals to the children of the world.
Definitely.
I think it's.
I just wanted to keep it simple.
Yeah, that's the one. We put that one up in the fridge. It's a good one.
Yeah, my kids loved it immediately, and they're in high school. I mean, so
it is.
But yes.
Why
And then of course, we thought maybe we could do better, right? And so Chris's wife is very talented. We came up with. We have several now. I'm not sure which one I'm supposed to put up at this point.
No, all of them.
I'll put all of them. Okay. Well, we'll start. We'll start. We'll build. And we'll do several.
Let's build.
All right. Fran likes it. All right. So, Morning Laugh. That's the name of the show. Right there.
Oh, it's a great name for the show. Who came up with the name of the show?
A bunch of
we hired a guy
from third world countries. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we go to Fiverr?
No.
Yeah,
we went to Fiverr and we asked for the name of a show.
We went to Fiverr. That's what it was.
The problem is we all pitched in
in a fortune
$1.25.
beer.
So it's working.
Yeah.
Oh, it is already. I'm already laughing, and it's not even morning yet. So how crazy is that?
So here's another look. This is the more familiar one, right, Chris?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
It's say, Chris, if you want to lean over to your left a little bit, we can see you at least.
Mhm.
There you go.
Oh,
And
there
Rhonda's
it
still
is.
on.
Yeah, I'm still.
There
That's
you go.
beautiful. Oh, look at that.
And then
Oh.
what would a morning show be without a picture of our wonderful faces? There we go.
That is great. I like the graphic.
I'm guiding in a 747 in this picture, by the way.
Yeah. I just took random pictures from all of us, except me. I found one with a suit.
I am just going to say that
Brian.
the picture I gave you was from basically that zipper up, and you somehow created a body from it. So I don't
Actually,
know.
that's true. My wife literally created a body for
Yes.
a graphic. I was like pretty mind blown.
So
But
Chris,
thanks for
be
keeping it
careful, is
overweight.
what I'm saying, Chris. You just better be careful because
She created the body and she made sure she added on an extra 15, 20 pounds.
Just for accuracy. Sure.
Oh my gosh.
We're nothing
So-
if we don't have the truth.
So
That's
now
a slogan.
so tell me, so I'm gonna tune into your show on Thursday, and what's that gonna look like?
So I'll let everybody else talk here in a second too. And but basically the morning laugh, the whole idea is that we're just gonna laugh. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna tell jokes. We're gonna talk about the trending news. So if you throughout the week, there's always all sorts of different things that everybody's talking about. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna make fun of it, and then we're just gonna have fun as four guys that are clearly going to just get distracted midway through. And I think that that's probably the whole premise of the show is four comics that are just going to get distracted in the morning and drink coffee, I think.
Now, are you all coffee drinkers?
I believe Mike is not.
I'm drinking some right now, actually.
I'm not a coffee drinker, but I will drink hot water in lieu of coffee. Looking forward to that.
You're not going to do anything to the water?
Like
No.
tea? Do you drink tea, Mike James? Do you drink tea at all?
Yeah.
A splash of
tea.
milk, maybe?
Maybe some hot cocoa.
Well, you know what? If you're on a Hallmark movie, you have to have hot cocoa. I don't know. Did you guys watch any Hallmark? Josh,
I did.
have.
I saw a couple Hallmark shows.
Hallmark movie, so I don't have to watch one.
I saw this one where this girl was trying to set up a tree, and then she met this guy she didn't like, but turned out they ended up liking each other later. Really interesting, captivating.
Didn't see that twist happening at the end there, Mike.
And that's one of the things we do on our show is review movies and things. We have a lot of different features like that. We have COVID Carl. He's coming along. COVID Carl is going to be on the show. We're looking.
That's good. Hey, you guys,
Symptoms.
this is how everybody can follow the Morning Laugh Show. So it's at the Morning Laugh on Facebook and at Morning Laugh Podcast on Instagram.
To be very clear, if you like ventriloquism on a podcast, this is the show to be at.
True.
And I don't want people just thinking, well, I've seen a ventriloquist. Not like this. I've been practicing.
Yeah.
You can hardly see my lips move as he wheezes.
That's
This is our podcast along with the mime our podcast are going to be the two top ones.
Nice.
Of
That's good. I'm actually
Yeah, we're
doing a show
hoping
too where I show clips
coming
silent
right
movies
under-
on the radio.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
what did you say, Brian? I'm
I'm going to do a movie review show of just silent films, but it'll be a podcast.
it sounds
So if you like better
amazing.
piano music, it's really good.
It sounds incredible. Let's see. Michelle likes it. She wants to know if you guys can be in PJs.
Sure. Yeah.
I guess you
Yeah.
could have
Maybe
that.
one of us.
I mean, You're
it's
talking
such a
about
brand new
guys
start,
spend-
but whatever.
most of us don't wear PJs. I'm sure we'll be shirtless most of the time.
yeah. And anything's a PJ if you fall asleep in it. Really.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true. Except for jeans. Jeans are never PJs.
No.
Oh, I hate waking up from like a long
Shit,
sleep
it's hard to
and in your jeans, and you're like, "Who have I become?" I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If you take a nap and yeah, jeans are not good. Barb has some advice for you, Mike James. She said lemon water.
Yeah.
That's something that you
Oh,
that you should do.
Sure.
Yep. Michelle said the same thing. Add some
Yeah.
lemon. Come on.
No. We
And
do live in a desert,
Okay, well-
so you must hydrate all the time.
hydrate. That's the
I'm glad
word.
that, I'm glad everybody was able to give me some advice because that helps because I was very serious and literal about drinking hot water.
Yeah, lemon. You add a little bit of lemon. It actually though, isn't that good for your vocal cords?
Yeah. So when I
Yeah.
sing halfway through the show, when I do my solo,
Well, I thought you were like, I didn't know if you were like the Backstreet Boys are getting back together again. You
and a
know,
one and a two.
Backstreet Alley Boys, maybe.
We're four grown men talking about the issues that middle-aged men deal with. You know,
Should be riveting.
Well,
Varying
You know,
stages of middle ageism is what we are.
Well, I forgot to say, because reunions are usually better than the original thing. This podcast isn't just the start of it. This is a reunion. This is our reunion show. Because I think it'll get more views that way.
That's a great idea. That
20
is,
years.
and right here, you're seeing it live unfolding right now. And I mean,
so anybody
it's
who's
crazy.
watching this, it should be better than this.
Should be. That's the key. Should.
I just totally Mike James that moment. You see that? You see my face? I didn't even did the mic thing.
You do
I
a
like
great
reflection.
Mike James. Sometimes you do a better Mike James than Mike James
Than Mike
does.
James.
Yeah. Let's see. Dave's here. He says Chris Wineland is the man. So
Okay, so
I am
if-
also running out of
Man,
money.
if Chris is the man, what are you, Brian?
huh.
A woman.
Well,
A
yeah,
woman.
a woman.
A man, a woman.
Save it for your show, guys. You don't want to
Right.
you don't want to use all your stuff
Oh.
now, do you?
I'm throwing out the heat.
Our mail. Our hate mail does not go to Rhonda. So
Yeah, really. Well, Fran says it sounds like it's going to be a good time, and I'm definitely going to be tuning in.
Fran, there's never been a more true statement. So we expect to see you there bright and early.
will
He'll
say,
be
Fran,
here.
That sounds an awful lot like what somebody would say when you're trying to get them to come out and watch your recital or something. Sounds like a good time.
Hey, if somebody says I can't make it, but I'll be there in spirit, they won't come. Just so you know, I've heard that before.
We talked about where you could see it, but we didn't say the time yet. So actually, it will be, I believe it's 8:00 Eastern Standard Time,
Oh, yeah.
which
Okay.
means we don't have to get up super early, but early enough. So just so
I think
you
it's
on the
nine.
East Coast know, we're going to be up fairly early.
So what are you going to do when the time change happens? Will you?
Oh, we'll call it in, I'm sure.
Changing their time. You
The time won't change here.
Yeah, we don't change time, so it'll always be our time.
Huh.
Yeah. Everybody else's time will change except
It'll always be
Arizonians.
6 a.m. Arizona time.
You say
true.
around us.
You know,
Yeah,
I,
internet
You
Eastern.
should adjust.
I wish we'd stop doing that. Anybody else with me here? Like, stop changing the time. You guys have it right. Like, why? It's just useless and it annoys me. So I think we should just stop it. Anyway, there you go. There's
Stop
my
it now.
rant.
You already started.
That
Yeah. You just took
Stop
our
it
first
now.
topic. Rhonda, you took our first topic and you
Yeah.
ruined it because now what are we supposed to talk about on our show?
that's it. Show's over. We're never gonna. We're not gonna have a reunion show now.
Remember
Yeah.
the prop wall of clocks we bought? Throw 'em away.
So wait, are you guys now? Tell me this: you guys aren't gonna like meet up together and do the show. You're gonna do it from your okay.
Oh Lord, no.
No, listen, we're lazy.
Together in the same bed with our pajamas on.
That I would like to see. That I might.
It's only 6:00 here, and Mike's already in his room with his pajamas on, ready to go to bed with the TV on. See, And Josh is ready to go for the rest of the night.
I've got Murder
Chris
She Wrote.
got a ceiling fan on high right now, freezing himself out. There's a whole lot. We all live different lifestyles, Rhonda. Crazy.
It's true.
Just because you live in Arizona, that doesn't mean you all live the same way.
Mhm.
I see that. I see like Mike gets very cold and he bundles up. Yeah.
It's not like Rhode Island, whereas you live there, you're the same as everybody in Rhode Island. It's not like that here.
No.
It's
Here we're all different. Sure, some are gangsters, but a lot of us aren't.
Oh my gosh. You are never going to be able to come here. Have you ever been to Rhode Island, Mike James? In your travels, have you ever been to Rhode Island?
No.
Mike, when you were in the Navy, did you guys ever dock?
Rhode Island's one of
on
the
Rhode
states I've
Island.
not been to.
Rhode Island's an island, right?
Is it a state,
Right.
or did they cancel it like Pluto?
I can't. I didn't. Did anyone hear? I have no idea what
I
he
think
said.
at one point they go, no, it's Pluto's too small to be a planet. It's like Rhode Island.
That is so sad. All right, let's see. We have some comments here. First of all, John Peters loved the first logo. Most he's laughed in 2 months. So, well, you obviously haven't been watching Talk is Cheap, John, because there were some funnier things in that. But whatever. Let's see. Lemon and honey. You're still getting recipes. Lemon and honey in the hot water is good for your voice. She thinks the promo pic needs to have you guys in PJs, robes, and coffee cups. It's just an idea. And Crystal said she's going to make sure to wear her beard shirt when she watches. And Fran is in agreement.
All right.
So, all right. So that's
One
excellent.
viewer at a time, guys. If we can get Fran to tune in, we've got one already in the bag.
We already have one, and I might. I don't know if I'm up. I might watch
We're up
it.
to two. We doubled. We doubled in
Yeah.
20
Look at
seconds.
that. Doubled our
Alex,
viewers.
Alex,
Rhonda,
Alex doesn't get up that early, so he's out. I
you
can't
have to
get
watch
Alex.
it, Rhonda. You owe us.
I owe you.
You owe us. I watched part of one of your shows once.
Yeah, but you were on it, so that's the difference.
Yeah, I know. But still.
And you really didn't. You weren't even there the whole time. It's kind of like tonight. Anyway, are you guys into games? Into playing a game tonight? What do you think, Chris? Can you stick around, or do you have to go? Because I know we talked about that a little earlier.
I would love to play the game, but I have to play the game of making food for my son and everything. Marriage.
You're playing the game.
Of marriage?
of
No,
life.
that's not what I meant.
You're
What?
playing the game of life. The game of life is
That's
what
what it
that's
is.
called. Yeah.
And I'm in a little van, and then I get to go like 3 or 4 spaces up, and then I got to pull up a card, and then like somebody has to get braces, and I got to go back.
You got to go back about 10 spaces when someone has to get braces. Yeah.
If you wait a few years, Chris, all you have to do is make sure you have enough Takis in the house, and then they'll feed themselves for forever.
That's good to know. So just throw Takis in a room and leave.
Yeah. Just like loose Takis, just grab a handful and like chuck it like they're pigeons in a pond.
Takis, by the way, is a very Western Arizonian snack. Rhonda, do you know of Takis?
No, I thought you were talking about a movie, like
No.
the old movies that are.
It's a rolled up
Movies in
Dorito.
the 1930s. Yeah, exactly.
I was like,
Um,
what are you? I just was kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna let me read the comments. Just kidding. So, no, what are Takis?
Oh my gosh, they're pretty addictive chips. How would you explain them, Josh?
They're like spicy, sour, rolled up Doritos.
They got like lime in it.
Yeah, like a limey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So this
think
is your
they're awful. They're
advertisement?
terrible.
Spicy, sour, rolled up, soggy Doritos?
No, they're not. I mean, they don't start off that way. Eventually, I mean, they do get that way.
They become soggy.
Soggy.
Just an accident.
Well,
Rhonda, you make it sound like a bad thing.
I don't. I'm,
Wait a minute. They're not soggy even in milk?
Actually, ironically,
Like-
they get hardened. I don't know why.
You know, I'm
There's
going
a
to tell you something right now, okay? I don't think you should be like the advertisement for Takis, Josh,
Well,
because
They're actually our first sponsor. They're going to be our first sponsor. So
Takis is now a breakfast food.
that's right. Yes.
Wow.
Sadly, I have to leave, Rhonda, but I thank you so much
I
for
know.
letting
I'm
me
using
so
any-
sorry that you have to leave so early, but I'm glad you're here. And I am going to come and watch your show on Thursday morning at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock. If you're in Arizona, that is Central Time. And
Starting January
Mountain
14th.
time. That's mountain time. if you're in
Mountain
Arizona.
Time. That is
Mountain.
Mountain Time?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, Central Time. I'm sorry. Central Time is actually 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Central.
Check
And
your local
if it's Pacific time, it would be 5 a.m.
That's what we're trying to get to is a specific time, Rhonda.
Not
I'm gonna get
specific.
everybody.
Pacific.
This
Specific.
is true.
A specific time. Never mind. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Barb says, love me some Chris. And Crystal said you're awesome. And Kevin said, let me see, I'm gonna put up the wrong thing because they're moving so fast here. He said it was better to play the game of life than Operation. That is very true.
That is
Take
true.
out wrenched ankle. Anyway, I don't know if you've ever seen it. You probably don't know that commercial. Do you know that commercial, Chris? You're such a little baby. Isn't that cute?
Sure. It's the same commercial where they did the Flowbee commercial, right? It's like they were back to
I
back.
didn't know what a Flowbee was either. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Steve says, can you get Talkies cheap?
Yeah, you spelled it wrong. Obviously, it's Takis.
This is true.
Steve. That's obviously how you spell Takis.
Since they're a sponsor, we can get them cheap, but we're not allowed to share them with anybody.
Yeah,
Part of the
Well,
deal.
Eat
Chris-
them all. My kids eat
Chris-
all of them. It's
Chris, let's all say
Yeah.
goodbye to Chris.
Sorry.
Thank you
Bye.
so much for being
Bye, Chris.
on.
Thank you guys.
love you.
He's
Oh,
gone.
that was going too far, Josh.
Oh, okay. Well, it's something like the Bible says that if you live without love, then you're I don't know what it says. I don't read it, but
Anyway, so listen.
You're supposed to
we're gonna
love
play,
me.
we're gonna play a game. Today's game, right? Because it's time for
It's brought to you by my new energy drink, Flamo.
the game. Ready? And today's game is called Mind Matcher. And what you have to do is match the minds of each other. Can you do that? Do you think you can do that?
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah. This is how the game is played.
Sure.
We're going to put up a word, and you are going to fill in the blank of that word. We're going to see if you match. You're going to each get a turn to match to each other. So we're going to have Brian's going to be up first, and you are going to try to think like Brian. But this wouldn't be a great game unless we had our official scorekeeper. So let's bring up our official scorekeeper. First time here in 2021. Please welcome the official scorekeeper, everybody. You never know what that official scorekeeper is going to do or say. Yeah, we have to get rid of Chris because Chris, yeah, there you go. There you go. Chris is now gone. Okay.
The game. We're 1 second in the game, and there's already been an elimination.
We already eliminated Chris because you know what's probably sad is Chris. That's grumpy. Chris could win. All right. So are you ready? Let's write down our answers. Let's put up our first game clue. I don't know what it is. All right. Dog blank. Dog blank. Think like Brian. Be like Brian.
Think like Brian.
Good luck.
Oh boy.
Good luck. Good luck. He or she says. And Crystal's like, go Josh. Go Josh. So
thanks, Crystal.
all right. So if Brian matches both of you, then that's amazing.
Are they thinking like me, or am I thinking like them?
No. They are supposed to think like you. Okay, let's reveal your answers. Okay, Alex. Dog. Oh, yes. I knew you were going to put that. Dog poop is what Brian put. Dog poop.
Did not
I
see it
went
coming.
Dog
lowest common
water.
denominator.
And I'm sorry, like this is so small. I can't even see it. It's really small.
Mike James was Dog the Bounty Hunter, performed by Burt Reynolds.
Oh, okay. Thank you for reading that for me. Let's see if anybody else in the audience match to you, Brian. Let's see. Let's see, because you will also get a point for anybody who matches with you. Dog house, which is something a normal person would say. Thank you, Tom. Dog food, another normal response. Dog house, and let's see. Well, dog pile. It's close.
Define dog pile.
I don't know if that's up to the scorekeeper. If the scorekeeper wants to. Let's see. We have dog napper. And we have dog pound. That's a good one, Gordon. Hey, Gordon Douglas, how are you? So no one scored any points. That's really sad. Okay, so we're gonna go to our next what do you call it? Question? It's not a question.
Round. Next round.
Our next fill in the blank. Thank you, Alex. Our next fill in the blank is blank pie, and we're gonna all try to match Josh Novi, everybody. So I used to have a little song that I used to play, and now I can't find it. So that's sad. I can do a chainsaw, but that's not the same. Anyway, okay, so we're going to reveal our answers. Ready? Josh says pecan pie. Pecan. Do you say pecan or pecan?
Oh no, it's pecan with 2 E's. Pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Obviously, Mike wrote pecan, not pecan. But that's what the little comma is at the bottom.
So we have 1 point there. Let's see what our audience said. Let's see. Crystal said cow pie. Steve
and I'm the bad one from earlier round.
You know what? You got her going. It's your fault.
I got her going.
Steve said apple pie. Dave said apple pie. Wow, too bad, Brian. Fran said apple pie. Michelle said all the pies. And Tom said apple pie.
I can't believe everyone was wrong. All those people were wrong about
pie. And pecans are from the Green Giant. Okay. It is pecan. That's what it is. But anyway, all right. So you got 1 point there. Joshy, you got 1 point.
Don't I get a point for that too?
Huh? And yes, and Mike, you scored a point as well. So don't worry.
When the rest of the world wrote what I wrote, I don't get any points.
No, because you weren't up. It wasn't your turn.
Ryan got cow pie. Okay.
You got a cow pie. Sorry.
Yeah, I got 1 cow pie.
That's what the scorekeeper said. All right, Mike, are you ready for your fill in the blank? Yeah. Red blank. All right, red blank. Match your mind to Mike. Good luck, everybody. Red blank. All right. You guys ready to reveal your answers?
I'm ready, Gene.
Okay. Gene.
This one's obvious. Everybody's going to get it.
Not really. All right, ready?
Pretty obvious.
Go ahead.
Red stained clothing.
What?
What?
How did you guys not get this? It was so easy.
What?
Red stained clothing. I have like 3 pieces of clothing that are stained red right now.
Is this a scarlet letter? Are we gonna get punished for?
I am so afraid. Let's see. You guys both said Red Rover. Red Rover. Send Brian right over. It's like you guys were cheating off of each other's paper, but no, you weren't. But everybody else, let's see what everybody else said. Crystal said Red Robin, which makes sense.
Yum.
And Steve said Red Rover.
Rover.
Michelle said Red Herring. Tom said Red Wagon. Whoops, that was Red Rover from Fran. Red Wagon from Tom. Red Robin from Dave. And Red Velvet from Gordon says, my wife who wants to play I Say Roses. Okay. So he's giving us 2 answers, Gordon is. But right there, Mike James, you got no point.
I get.
You got
No. Rover is an acronym for stained clothing. It means the same thing. I mean, it's like, have you ever heard that? Red Rover, stained clothing, send Rhonda right over. You ever heard that before?
Most creative.
It's like part of the same thing.
Yeah, that's lovely, Mike James. Anyway, we're going to go back and do one more round here as the show is just slowly dying. All right, Brian, you're going to match to Brian. Mine match to Brian. Blank out. Blank out. All right, guys in the audience, play along to blank out. Good luck, everybody, says the scorekeeper. I love my scorekeeper. Just an awesome scorekeeper. Oh, wait.
I'm going to Charles Nelson Riley this one.
Chewy is actually turned around, and I just wanted to show that for Tom Hoyes because Tom is a very big Chewy fan. All right. Let's see. What do we have for our answers? Reveal. We have Get Out. Get Out.
Very popular movie.
Get Out. Cut It Out.
Yeah. Cut it
out. I'll get it.
That's
Cut
what.
It Out.
You create it.
Yeah, Dave created it, but
that's our show.
Yeah.
Calipolo out. I don't get it.
That's mine. That's our show. Calipolo out. Haven't you ever heard that?
Oh my gosh.
He was a famous show host back in the day.
That classic.
Let's see what the normal people say. Okay. Let's see. Fran says timeout. That's awesome, Fran.
That's a good one.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Passed out.
You got me worried, Steve.
Crystal has been hanging around with Steve because she's passed out as well.
Got a lot of passed out people.
Tom said to keep out.
That's a good one.
Oh, Barbara, that's a good one. Chill out. And what is... And Brian is out. Literally scared out of the red stained clothing. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Time out. And Dawn says get out. And
Dawn got with me.
I have kids. That's where the timeout came from. So again, there's 1 point. Who got the point?
Dawn said get out.
Oh, get out.
Yep.
That's right. You did. You got a get out. You got
I'm on the board.
That's why I don't score. And that's why we have the scorekeeper. Look at you guys. We have Brian. Did you see the little that's hilarious. Tied. We have a tied score. All right, let's see. Josh, are you ready? Let's see if we can find match to Josh. Paper blank. You're trying to match to Josh's blind. Paper blank. That's awesome. All right, you ready? All right, you guys in the audience. Are you ready? Paper blank. Josh, paper cut. Paper cut. All right, the cut is the word we want to match to. Paper plane. That's not a bad one there, Brian. Paper dolls. Oh, Mike, welcome to the game. Okay, let's see.
I didn't know how to spell paper.
I think we have a match. Crystal says cut. Paper cut. Yes, that's a point right there. Paper plate. Ooh, that's a good one. Paper thin is good. Michelle Van Dusen says paper cut. Mm-hmm. Tom says paper cut. He's ranking up the points. Dave says paper plane, just like Brian. And paper angel. Barb, what's a paper angel? I don't know. Like a paper doll.
It must be one of those paper dolls that Mike knows about from the 1920s.
Maybe, yeah. Well, you got 3 points, Josh. 3 points. You are in the lead now. Paper clip from Gordon and paper mache from Dawn. All right. Are you ready, Mike James? Good luck, people. We want to match your mind to Mike James. Tennis.
Just think Whatever's the obvious.
Blank. Tennis blank. Tennis. I don't know what he's going to put. It's scary. I'm scared is what I'm saying. I am really, really scared. Okay. All right, guys. Ready? Tennis blank. Mike, reveal your answer. Tennis elbow. Oh, tennis elbow. Of course. That is the obvious answer. Tennis elbow. Let's see. The answer that we're looking for is elbow. And
I almost put elbow because I thought you might just golly.
I was gonna put bursitis, but I changed my answer right at the last second.
So Brian
No
says tennis
multi-syllable words,
shoes,
please.
tennis balls. Let's see what we have here. Oh, Crystal, you and Crystal are on the same page there, Josh. Tennis ball, tennis love. That is a score, I guess. Tennis ball. Yep. See, if too bad, Josh, you were matching the audience. Fran says tennis ball. Tennis elbow, Tom. Oh my gosh, Mike James. You got a match. And tennis court. Good one, Barb. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. What do you think? Do you think we should do a one more round? Or do you think?
Yeah, I get the hang of it now. Let's go.
All right, we'll do one more round. All right.
Do it.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Can I have a real word?
Your word is toe blank. Toe blank, Brian. Come on, people in the audience. Somebody has to match Brian Kahatsu. Somebody needs to match him. He's
Think about it, Brian. You know the answer here, man. You know it. Come on, man.
All right,
right
toe
here.
blank. All right, and your answer is Brian. Toenail. Oh, that's a good one. Toenail.
Mike.
That's pretty
Yeah.
obvious.
Yep, day.
Toe
The whole day.
fungus.
The whole day.
Toe fungus
cramp
from
day.
Josh. And
Toe cramp
toe
day is a
cramp
holiday.
day.
In
Toe
Mike's
cramp is a real holiday. It's July 12th every year.
in Mike's world, that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Okay.
I've got a toe cramp about 15 years ago, and now we celebrate toe cramp day every July 12th.
Unless your wife is logged on now, I don't think anyone matched you.
Sure you would, Brian.
All right. So, Crystal, are you guys like texting each other, you and Crystal?
Well, we're twins. Wait, we're the return to Witch Mountain when we actually touch purple shoots out of our hands.
All right. Let's see. Gordon says tennis. Toe. Oh, wait, that is back. All right. Whoops. Let's see.
Nope.
Nail.
Toe ball.
Nail.
Oh, I got one.
Steve
Thank
matched
you,
you. Fran matched you.
Thank you,
Toe
Fran.
jam. Ew, Michelle, that is really gross. Tom said toe truck. Toe jam. That's gross. And toenail from Dawn and jam from Gordon. So you got quite a few. How many points did four points. Because, right? I thought, yeah, 4 points, right? Because Steve and Steve and Fran, and wasn't there somebody else? And Gordon. And
I think that we should have a runoff count in Georgia for this one. This is really.
no, wait, maybe it was 3. I
think
thought
it was
it was
3.
one other nail person.
I think it was
I'm
3.
sorry. You're right.
What did you find? Where'd you
This is
find
why
the
I
extra
don't
vote
keep
for-
score.
for the-
Yeah, where did you find the extra one? Huh? Are you
And
working
this
for
is-
Dominion? Is that
and
what
this
you're
is-
doing?
And this is why I don't do the
Are you guys
tennis.
recording my phone calls? Because I told people, you look for that extra nail. Look for it.
All right, we're gonna do the next round. Do we have that many left? I hope so. If not, oh, okay, good. All right, we're good. We're good, people. Don't worry. All right, Josh, are you ready, Josh? We're gonna match to Josh. All right.
All right.
Book blank. Book blank. Match to Josh. Book blank. All right, guys.
I got you here, Josh. I got your back, man.
All
I
right.
know exactly.
And the answer is Josh.
Fungus.
Bookworm.
Pie.
Oh my gosh, bookstore.
Sure, we were matching that time, Josh.
Let's see our audience. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you're matching our audience. You are so good at this.
Wow.
Steve said worm. Tom said worm. Fran said worm.
Warren. That said Warren. That said Warren, not worm.
Well, I think we
Doesn't
know
count.
what she meant. Josh, she corrected her.
Oh, I wrote worm too. It just came out as pie.
Yeah. Michelle said bookmark, which is a good one. Book jacket. And another worm. Bookworm from Crystal. You guys are killing it.
I would crush Family Feud.
I think so. I think so. 4 points, Josh Novi. 4 points. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Well, apparently your
You're killing
audience is made up of a lot of readers. I've done so good in my book learning. So
Let's see. Gordon said bookmark, and Don said report. Book report.
Oh.
All right, so 4 points, no matches there. All right, Mike James, since you got the hang of it now, and you're finally
Let's go.
All right.
Come on, you guys. Like me.
lip blank. Remember you're matching. Good luck with this.
Just think obvious. Think obvious.
Okay.
Obvious. Hello.
Obvious. All right.
It's the
The
obvious
big
answer.
reveal is lip. What is it, Mike?
Service.
Lip
Ooh.
service. Lip service.
Community lip service.
Lip sync. Okay, that's a good one.
Mhm.
And lip lock with Burt Reynolds. That's
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
almost put that.
It's the most obvious answer.
It is.
all right. So lip. All right, ready? Let's see what lip. We have lipstick. We have lipstick. We have another lipstick. We have
Yeah,
lip
agree to
service.
disagree.
Steve matched you. Can you believe it? You got some lip service.
Yes, I can believe it. Obvious answer.
Oh, Lord help me. We have another lipstick, and another lip book me. I don't. Gordon, are you sending subliminal messages?
Gordon, thank you for the product placement during the show. You're looking for
And
it.
lip balm from Barb.
Oh, like bomb.
Did I mention my energy drink? Kablamo.
Did I mention that you are all playing for the very coveted Roger Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer? 100% clean comedy, 100% clean hands. That's right.
Not available in
the
Mexico.
new version or the classic. All right.
I'm gonna get the home version of this game.
All right, what is the final points? We have to look at the final points to see who is the winner of this game. The winner is Josh Novi. Josh Novi with 8 points, everybody. That is absolutely incredible.
Don't you have to subtract his demerits?
Josh, you're dopey.
Wait.
But yet you won. I'm sorry, that was just
It's
really
grumpy.
funny. Who's grumpy,
No,
Mike?
this is actually a very accurate portrayals of who we are as people.
And Brian is sleepy.
Bashful.
Bashful.
Well,
Yes,
first of
Brian
all,
is very
Brian's not bashful, and second of all, I am far from grumpy. So forget.
Actually, you make Grumpy look happy. Don't be a poor sport. All right. You know, we're having another show just like this one, only better, on Tuesday. On Tuesday. Alex, put up who's going to be here. Oh my gosh. Who is going to be here? Well, if it isn't my co-host, Vienne Pomacon. That's right. Pomacon. Vienne
Easy for you to
Pomacon
say.
is going to be, yeah, I know, right? I can't. And I'm pretty sure I pronounced that correctly too. Also, we will have on comedian Ross Ridgway. And guess who's back? Lee Harden is back. He'll be here with a song for us because he did such a great job last time. And so I'm excited for that. Let's see, you guys. Thanks,
It's always
Barb.
good to
Barb
see
is-
comedians giving up their dreams and becoming musicians.
Great show as always, says Fran. Thanks, Fran. We're glad you guys are here. Thanks everybody for watching. And Calvin, what is his name? Calvin, what's his name?
Is it COVID Carl?
COVID Carl.
COVID.
Oh, look at Talk is Cheap masks. Yes, that's right. You can still order your Talk is Cheap masks because you still need them. That's right. All you do is, let me know. And guys, don't forget Thursday morning. You definitely want to tune in to
not this Thursday, but the 14th.
Oh, the 14th is your first
14th.
show, so you can mark that on your calendar. Follow the morning show, the morning laugh show. Hold on. I'm going to do a quick rewind.
Morning Laugh. morninglaughs.com.
So make sure on the 14th of February. I quit.
Hey, Brian, you want to go ahead and get us out of here? Go ahead and.
I think she's talking about January 14th, guys. January 14th, if you want to check out the morning show, you can, again, 8 a.m. Eastern time.
Morning Laugh.
Information down below. The Morning Laugh. What did I say?
Josh, you want to try it with the right name?
Hey guys, listen. So January 14th, the inaugural podcast of our Morning Laugh. You can listen to us. You can watch us at the same time. 6 a.m. Arizona time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. podcast. That's not no.
Oh boy, it ruined that right at the end. Mike, want to take it from here?
You know what, guys? Just tune in. Make sure, go and like the page. Then they'll tell you when it's on. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Chris Wineland. Thanks, my awesome scorekeeper. You're amazing. And thank you guys for all checking in. All right. We will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
I will Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, no, there ain't nothing going on. Yeah. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.